Hello everyone, it's Mary. I'm popping in real quick to share something with you that happened this past weekend, and I really got an opportunity to reflect on it. So I send out my Live Well wellness note every Sunday at 5 p.m. And I do that because for me, when I was a full-time working mom, 5 p.m. on Sundays was really when the anxiety upticked and I started to feel real jittery about the week ahead and everything on my plate and all the things. And so I wanted to try to be a source of encouragement and positivity, and I set my wellness note to go out at 5 p.m. every single Sunday. And so that's just a really important goal for myself. Well, yesterday when I was trying to write it, I had a lot going on. We were going to visit friends, and we just, it's the holiday season, so there's just a ton happening. And I didn't get as much time as I usually have to devote to sitting down and writing that. I really, really wanted to share this message, and most importantly, I really wanted to get it out on time. So I sat with that, and as I reviewed it, I looked it over. I did my proofreading probably about, 4 or 5 times. But I knew because I was rushed, I was probably going to forget some things. So I had to make a decision. I had 2 choices. The first choice was to hold off, wait till we come back from our downtown trip, which would be about 8 p.m., sit back down, re-review it, make sure that it's perfect, and then send it out. But the con to that is it would be late. It would be past the 5 p.m. mark of my goal that I want to get it out to everyone. Or I can just schedule it for the 5 p.m. release and know that there's likely going to be a few errors and just hope that everyone gives me grace in the process. So I decided to go with the second option. It was really important for me to keep that consistency and to share, because I don't know if there's going to be a particular thing that I share that might resonate with someone, and that's way more important than focusing on perfectionism. Perfectionism gets in our way and keeps us from really diving into those goals and those accomplishments that we want to go after because of fear. Fear of people perceiving us to not be as intelligent, or fear from what they might judge us if they do see mistakes. Fear is just in the way. And so I said, you know what? It is just going to be what it is, and I'm going to send it out. Okay, so fast forward until we're driving home later that night, which happened to be after 8 p.m., and I reviewed the note after it went out. There were definitely some errors. There was a few silly things I probably should have caught, and I was a little bit upset about that because, again, I went back to, are they going to think that I don't know how to write? Is this going to be crap work? So I kind of went down a little bit of a spiral. So I went home, and I was sitting down. I opened up my Facebook, and I was tagged in a Facebook post. One of my Facebook friends, who's also a recipient of the Live Well note every Sunday, shared a quote from my note and shared how she thought these were such wise words and something that she needed to hear. When I tell you that was just the most incredibly encouraging thing, it was so heartwarming. In fact, the quote that she picked out from what I said was one of the grammatical errors that I had, and she just graciously corrected it when she copied and pasted it. I thought that was just wonderful, and it was a true testament that when we focus on perfectionism, we don't even realize the impact of what we're withholding from our sharing with others. I'm so glad that I scheduled that post to go out, because I was able to share with her, and then she was able to share back with me. And in turn, that is what we're here to do. There is no such thing as perfect. There's just you and me showing up, giving it our best. And really, that's all the world needs from us. So thanks for hanging out with me for that. Wanted to make sure I shared that with you. It was just so wonderful and heartwarming for me, an affirmation to leave the perfectionism behind and just go for it. Thanks again for being here. As always, remember to be well and live well.